Between wealth and poverty, which is better? I know it's commonsensical, right? It's wealth. But do you know that statistics has it that the vast majority of the people on this planet do not operate with wealth building consciousness? They do not operate with investment consciousness, even though it's commonsensical that wealth is better than poverty. And a lot of people will have all kinds of supposedly cogent reason for their poverty, for their economic struggles. And yeah, there may be some legitimate reasons, right? But we now live in an age of decentralized everything. Meaning, irrespective of the institutions of tyranny that exist in your country, whether they label your country third world country or whatever, irrespective of all of that, the infrastructures of the decentralized age gives you the power to determine the trajectory of your life. Ever since I stumbled upon the concept of investment consciousness, the concept of wealth building consciousness, I began to wonder that. So all those grown-ups I knew growing up, none of them could introduce me to this concept. It had to take me going the long route to eventually arrive at a place where I am now operating my life on the back of investment consciousness and wealth building consciousness, despite the fact that I did not come from wealth. Now, there are a lot of things I would like to say about that, but I would reserve it for another video. But the essence of this video is to share with you the 8 important components for building generational or transgenerational wealth. They are based on, my observation, based on, the little experience I've had as far as my journey on the path of investment and wealth building is concerned, right? The number one thing is mindset. The number one component for wealth building is mindset, generational wealth building. Mindset. You need to have transgenerational mindset. If you don't have transgenerational mindset, you are never going to build wealth. And you are never going to build wealth that is transgenerational in nature. So mindset is number one. Number 2 important component for building transgenerational wealth is timing. Timing. You can't, in real estate, we say things, there is a mantra we use. The best time to have invested was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. You can't change the past, but you can do something about the present. You can make in the moment decisions that would positively influence the future, right? Number 2 component is timing. Number 3 component is habits. There is such a thing as generational habits, transgenerational habits. If your habits are habits that only powers things that has no transgenerational effect, then you need to upgrade your habits. Habits is number 3. Number 4 is understanding the science of compounding effect. That's number 4 component. If you say you want to build wealth and there is no compounding effect within the grand scheme of things of your wealth building, structure, then you are really not building wealth. Number 5 is strategy. And what I like to talk about, transgenerational strategies. Strategies that you literally can hand over to your children. Strategy, number 5. Number 6 is relationships. Transgenerational relationships. Number 7 is the infinite game. If you are not playing the infinite game, you're not going to win the war. You might win some battles here and there, but you're not going to win the war. And then finally, the eighth component for building generational wealth is family fortune consciousness. Make no mistakes about it. Nations don't rule the world. It is families that rule the world. Families. The Rothschilds, Rockefellers, they're families. You must begin to cultivate a family fortune consciousness. Otherwise, you are not going to build transgenerational wealth. Now, for those of you who was able to watch this video this far, this is proof that you are truly interested in building transgenerational wealth, right? Hence, if you need technical assistance in your journey of transgenerational wealth building, feel free to DM me. And I know that you are going to get some gems, from me if you DM me. So I look forward to connecting with you soonest. Take care. See you in my next video.